one quarter. That's just 16 races that remains in round number 1 for Race and Land. Folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle 8000, and welcome back to Race and Land. The longest, the most chaotic competition on the schedule is finally reaching the end of round number 1. Things will hopefully get a lot shorter from here, but based on how many competitors will be advancing out of this round, I highly doubt things will get significantly shorter. Before we get into the races, I would like to apologize for the various slow motion landing videos that we had in the third quarter. There are unfortunately more here in the fourth quarter of this round. That was just a mistake on my part. Hopefully it will not happen again, though I cannot guarantee it. So just warning you now, there are more slow motion things coming. You will not be able to hear my real-time reaction to everything. So with that public service announcement out of the way, let's get into the final 16 races of round number 1. We begin from right to left with Volks, M, Rescue, and Blackout. And just a quick thing to note here, every competitor that you will be seeing in this video for the final 16 races are the competitors who advanced to round 2 and beyond in the June competition. And it looks to be Rescue beginning to fall behind. Volks falling well behind as Blackout pulls to the lead. It's really a battle for second place. M wobbles and it looks like Rescue will take that position. I thought Rescue was going to fall behind early. He does not. And he actually is able to hold it and comes home in second place. Volks a long way behind in fourth place. Don't know what happened there, if he got caught at the start line or just doesn't have the speed. Your landing order will be Volks, M, Rescue, and Blackout. Has the victory, will have 8 tries. We begin with Volks. He's gonna miss try 1. He gives it more speed, try 2, and he's in. Next up is M. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. I thought he was going over, but he's landed it upside down. Next up is Rescue. A double elimination means a double advancement, but I was expecting it to be a triple advancement because I was not confident in Rescue whatsoever. He's one of those light competitors, and if I remember correctly, his cousin Siren, who ran very early, possibly race 1 of this round, all the way back, I believe, on Monday, he missed it because he's just too light, too low to the ground. Rescue is the exact same way. I'm impressed he landed it. That's great for him. Blackout lands it as well. And since those two finished top 2, Volks and M are eliminated. Next up, we've got 10, Flames, Ruthless, and EB. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Ruthless now beginning to fall behind as EB pulls to the lead. It'll be an easy victory for him. It looks like, oh my goodness, Ruthless hits the flat and will wreck and DNF. That came out of the middle of nowhere. I was about to call 10 into second place. Ruthless is going to DNF. Unbelievable. I was not expecting that. He is lucky that the DNF policy does not exist for this competition. What happened, though? Ruthless is very low to the ground, and based on some shots and competitors driving through, it is not a clean transition onto the flat, so I assume he just caught his splitter under that. But regardless, that is rough, and we've got to look at changing that for future races and future rounds of this competition. I mentioned it, though, as the race was happening. EB gets the victory. Your landing order will be Ruthless. Flames, 10 claims second. EB gets the victory. We'll have 8 tries. We begin with Ruthless, who's gonna land it. Try 1. Next up is Flames, who almost lands it. Try 1 is a miss, though. Try 2. Ooh, try 3, a bad miss. Try 4. Final try. Try 5. A Hail Mary, he's in! Next up, we've got 10. And, ooh, off the track early. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Thought he was going to slide down the track, but he's in. And finally, we've got EB, who's going to be too slow. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. He gives it too much speed. Try 4. Try 5. He's too fast again. Try 6. Too fast. Try 7. He's finally figured it out. He's in. So first I was shocked that X-Racer was unable to land when his brother Drafter was. Then I was shocked that Rescue was able to land when his cousin Siren was unable to land. And now I'm surprised 10 was able to land when his sister 30 was unable to. What is going on? Like, they're the same design, except for Siren and Ruthless, but, like, he's the same design as 30, and yet 10 somehow lands it. He's probably in a different lane compared to her, but I am still impressed with 10 to land it. Him landing it will eliminate Ruthless and Flames. EB advances with 10 to round 2. Next up, we've got Daylight, California, Charger, and Rookie Hull. And it looks to be an even start. California now beginning to fall behind Charger, as well as the battle for the lead heats up between Hull and Daylight. A drag race to the line. Daylight will pull ahead with the victory, get to the run to the finish line. Beats out the Rookie. An impressive and exciting race right there. Your landing order will be California, Charger, Hull, and Daylight. Gets the victory. We'll have 8 tries. We begin with California. Try 1, she's too fast. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3, almost a land. Try 4, she's in. Found the right amount of speed. Next up is Charger. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Final try. Try 5. And Charger's off the side of the track in the wrong lane. Charger's eliminated. Next up is Hull. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3 is a land. And finally, we have Daylight. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3, he's too fast. Try 4 is a land. Charger is the only competitor who is unable to land in this race. So that means California, the Rookie of Hull, and Daylight will advance to the next round. A really disappointing elimination here for Charger. Very competitive, very fun to watch out on track. But unfortunately, he just can't get the angle right, cannot get the landing right. And gets eliminated, will not advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Flyer, Python, Howler, and Nighttime. And it looks to be a relatively even start now. Python and Nighttime beginning to fall behind as Flyer and Howler pulled to the lead. Howler will need these 8 tries. He's on the side of the track, but he will cross the line just barely in front of Flyer to get the victory. I mentioned that Howler will need these 8 tries. He is a Howlin' Heat. That is his model design. And the Howlin' Heats are absolute garbage at Race and Land. So he needs every single try he can get. Luckily, he gets the victory here. Your landing order will be Python, Nighttime, Flyer, and Howler gets the victory, as I've mentioned. Will have 8 tries. We begin with Python, who's gonna land at try 1. Next up is Nighttime. He's gonna miss try 1. Try 2 as well. Try 3 gave it just enough speed to land it. Next up is Flyer. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3, he's upside down, but he's in his lane. And finally, we've got Howler, who has 8 tries and might need them. Try 1, upside down early, he's gonna miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3 is a Hail Mary, almost made it, but it is a miss. Try 3 is a miss. Try 4. Try 5. Try 6 is a miss. Try 7 is a miss. He's down. Final try. Try 8 for Howler. It's a miss. He's down and eliminated. In 2024 Race and Land, Howler won the race and went all the way to try number 8. But he was able to land it and advanced to round 2. He is unable to recreate the magic here in 2025. Howler is the only competitor to be unable to land it. He used all 8 of his tries and then some if he could. That is really disappointing. Howler is a very competitive driver. I'm not sure where he is in points, but I'm pretty confident he's up there. This will definitely hurt him in the points. Python, Nighttime, and Flyer will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Spider, DFD, Rookie, Beetle, and Exalta. And it looks to be a relatively even start now. Spider maybe beginning to pull ahead. The track wobbles beneath them as now Exalta has the lead ahead of Spider, bouncing onto the flat. He'll hold on to the line. Spider will follow Exalta up in second place. Exalta gets the victory, pulls ahead to the win. Your landing order will be DFD, Beetle, Spider, and Exalta has the victory, will get 8 tries. We begin with DFD. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is going to be a land. Next up is Beetle. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4 is going to be a land. Next up, we've got Spider. Try 1 is an almost land. Try 2, he's upside down, is a miss. Try 3 is a miss. Try 4, he's too fast. Final try. Try 5, and he's gonna miss. Spider's eliminated. And finally, we've got Exalta. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, he gives it just enough speed to land. There are many what-ifs that people ask in their lifetime. Today, we're asking, what if Spider was able to hold off Exalta? Everyone lands it but Spider. He is the only competitor who is unable to land it. That means we will have a triple advancement in a single elimination. Could Spider have landed it with 8 tries? We'll never know. It's DFD, Beetle, and Exalta. Moving on. Next up, we've got Copo, Taxi, Fangs, and Otto. Taxi in lane number 2 is the 6th New Yorker to run in this competition. We currently only have one New Yorker advancing to round 2, and that is York. Taxi, a very similar design to York, so let's see if he's able to recreate the magic. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Taxi may be the furthest behind as the track wobbles beneath them. It's very tight onto the flat, a big bounce in a drag race to the line. I don't know who won this race. Otto will be credited with the victory. Fangs comes home in second. The top 2 I knew. I just didn't know which order. Copo in third. Taxi unable to recreate the winning magic. So he's got to hope and pray that someone misses the landing in order for him to advance. Your landing order is Taxi, Copo, Fangs, and Otto. Gets the victory. We'll have 8 tries. We begin with Taxi. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3, he's upside down, but he's in his lane. Next up is Copo. Try 1 is an easy land. Next up is Fangs. And since his brother Howler couldn't do it in 8, I don't know if Fangs is going to be able to do it in 5. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3, he's too fast. Try 4 is... I don't know. Actually, give me a moment. That, for Fangs, was a land. And finally, we've got Otto, who's going to land it. Try 1. I cannot believe Fangs was able to land it. That was impressive. I mean, look at that. That is a thing of beauty right there. That is exactly what bullets land in one of the early races looked like. Fangs, in the same lane as Howler with less tries, lands it. An impressive land right there for Fangs. His landing will eliminate Copo and Taxi. The photo here is flipped. It should be Taxi, then Copo, but it doesn't matter because they're still getting eliminated. It doesn't matter in the garage because it's 1 extra point. Taxi had to think about Copo or Fangs, and Fangs just goes out and does one of the most impressive lands and advances to the next round. That is, I mean, let's look at that again. I mean, that's just beautiful right there. Next up, we've got Finish, Net Spend, Skyline, and Abstract. And it looks to be a relatively even start. I don't know who's ahead. The track wobbles beneath them and Finish falls well behind the pack. It's still up in the air for the lead. 3 wide. Crossing the line. Who won? It's going to be Net Spend, credited with the victory. Skyline in the third, which means Abstract, of course, in second. That was very, very tight. And I don't know why Finish backed out of it. I think he just said, y'all go ahead. I'm not going to fight for this. Which is a risky thing to do, because if everyone lands this here, he's going to be eliminated. I don't know. We'll see if he regrets his choice right here. Your landing order is going to be Finish, then Skyline, then Abstract, then Net Spend. Has the victory. We'll have 8 tries. We begin with Finish. Try 1, he's too fast. Try 2, I thought he was going to slide down the hill. So, oh, he's slipping. He is slipping, but it looks like he's going to stay. Next up is Skyline. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Final try for Skyline. Try 5. And it's gonna be a miss. Skyline's down the track and is gonna be eliminated. Next up is Abstract. Try one is gonna be a land. And finally, we have Net Spend. Try one, he's upside down, is gonna miss. Try two is a land. Finish will not regret his result, his choice to back out, because it's Skyline who's unable to land. He will be the only elimination right here. So we have a triple advancement finish. Abstract and Net Spend will drive on to the next round. Next up, we've got T-Rextroyer, Sprinter, High Point, and Patriot. Sprinter in lane number 2 is the 7th New Yorker to run in this competition, and if the trend continues, he will be unable to advance to the next round. I hope that's wrong, but he's starting in lane 2, which is where many New Yorkers have started. So let's see if Sprinter can attempt to break the curse. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like Sprinter beginning to pull ahead of the pack. He's even. It looks like with Patriot, he bounces, rolls onto his side as he crosses the line. And he holds on for the win. That is a pro gamer move right there. Being able to flip and still win the race is impressive. But what's going to be impressive is if he can land it. He has a chance to be only the 2nd New Yorker to advance. We'll see in, I guess, just a moment. If he can do that, your landing order will be High Point, T-Rextroyer, Patriot, and Sprinter has the victory. Will have 8 tries. We begin with High Point. Try one is a land. Next up is T-Rextroyer. Try one, almost. Try two. Try three is a land. Next up is Patriot. Try one. Try two is a land. And finally, we've got Sprinter. Try one. Try two. Try three is very close. So because I said it with York, I'm not going to say it again, but it's possible Sprinter has just broken the curse. There's only one more New Yorker after him, but it's possible that they advance with 2 New Yorkers now advancing to the next round. We have Patriot and now Sprinter advances out of this race. Next up, we've got Sunny, Fire, Drone, and Nerve Hammer. Fire in lane number 2 is the only veteran in this race. Everyone else are rookies. And it looks to be a relatively even start for the rookies. Fire beginning to fall behind. It looks like Nerve Hammer has a slight lead on Drone. A drag race to the finish line. Fire well behind the pack. It's going to be Sunny sneaking into second place, just grabbing that over Drone. Nerve Hammer was able to pull ahead of the pack to grab the win. It's a rookie 1, 2, 3 finish. Your landing order will be Fire, Drone, Sunny, and Nerve Hammer. Gets the victory. We'll have 8 tries. We begin with Fire. Try one is a miss. Try two is a miss. Try three. Try four, he's too fast. Final try for Fire. Try five. He does not give it near enough speed he needs. He'll be eliminated. Next up is Drone. Try one is a miss. So is try two. Try three, he's so close. Try four, he's too fast. Final try for Drone. Try five. That was a land for Drone. So we move on now to Sunny, who's going to land it, try one. And finally, we have Nerve Hammer, who's going to land it, try one as well. Fire is unable to land, which is really disappointing. Ever since he's been running forwards on the regular track, He's been having some great competitions. Unfortunately, one of them is not Race and Land, so he will drop through the pack. I'm hopeful he can put it back together for July. The rookies, all three of them, Advanced, Drone, Sunny, and Nerfhammer. Next up, we've got Trunkless, Sean, Pace, and Rev. And it looks to be a relatively even start. I don't know who's ahead. It looks like the Lamborghini's falling behind. Really, everyone's falling behind Pace, who has the lead and will take it at the line. It looks like Sean was able to get a big enough run to pass Trunkless for a second. He does indeed claim that position. Pace pulls ahead of the pack. I thought it was going to be a 4-wide drag race. And then Pace just hit the nitro button and drove away. Your landing order will be Rev, Trunkless, Sean, and Pace. Gets the victory. Will have 8 tries. We begin with Rev. He's going to be off the track early and miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4, he gave it just enough speed to land. Next up is Trunkless. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, he gives it just enough speed and he's in. Next up is Sean. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3, I thought he was going to slide down the track, but he's in. And finally, we have Pace. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is going to be a miss. Try 3. Try 4. Try 5. Try 6. Try 7. And final try for Pace. Try 8. And he's on the side, straddling the lanes. That means he's eliminated. 8 tries. He had 8 tries to land it, and though a couple of them were relatively close, none of them were a definitive 100% no judgment call land. Pace is going to be eliminated. Sean, Trunkless, and Rev, I just said those names in the wrong order, but those 3 will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Benz, Rookie, Custom, Lightning, and Splitter. Benz in lane number 1 is the 8th New Yorker to run in this competition, and seeing as he is the 8th New Yorker to run in this competition, that also means he is the last to run in round number 1. We currently have 2 New Yorkers advancing to the next round. Can Benz make it 3? And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Custom falling behind a little bit, but the track wobbling really helps him out. He pulls the lead onto the flat and will pull ahead of Lightning to grab the victory. Man, Custom was beginning to really fall behind early. He almost vanished behind Benz right there, but then the track wobbled, and he took that to his advantage to pull to the lead and grab the victory. He got a good run to ensure that he got the victory ahead of Lightning. Your landing order will be Splitter, Benz, Lightning, and Custom, with the win, has 8 tries. We begin with Splitter. Try 1, he's too fast. Try 2, he's too slow. Try 3. Try 4, he's too fast. He needs to find somewhere in the middle. Somewhere for try 5. And that's very close. That was a land for Splitter, excuse me. And so Benz is up next. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is close. Try 3, he almost goes off the back, but he's in. Next up is Lightning. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Final try for Lightning. Try 5. And he's gonna miss. Lightning's eliminated. And finally, we have Custom. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Try 5. Try 6. Try 7, so close. Final try for Custom. Try 8. And that's a miss. The top 2 of this race are eliminated. A rare scenario will allow us to have 3 New Yorkers in round number 2. The top 2 are unable to land it, so 3rd and 4th will advance instead. That is Splitter and the 8th and final New Yorker of this competition, Benz. He will join York and Sprinter as New Yorkers to have advanced to round 2. Next up, we've got Carrera, Stingray, Blocker, and Quattro. Everyone in this race are rookies except Carrera in lane 1, who's a sophomore. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like now Blocker and especially Stingray is falling well behind the pack. It looks like Quattro will take the victory. I don't know who came in second, though. It was tight. Carrera will pull into second place. Quattro gets the victory, but I am very disappointed in the speed here out of Stingray. Many rookie contenders for the championship this year have shown that the track we're using this year is to their strength, but not this one. We saw Polar have a terrible race. He's not advancing to the next round. Comic is the only one who's really advancing. He won and landed try 1. Stingray is second in points, and she will finish a very distant 4th, which is very disappointing. Your landing order will be Stingray, Blocker, Carrera, and Quattro. Has the victory, will get 8 tries. We begin with Stingray. Try 1 is a near land. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3 is going to be a miss. Try 4 is going to be a land. Next up is Blocker. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Carrera. Ooh, try 1 is a miss. Try 2 nearly a land. Try 3. Can she hold it this time? She can. She lands it. And finally, we have Quattro. Try 1 is going to be a land. Thought he was going to slide down the track. He is able to hold it. Stingray is a confirmed second in points, 21 points behind the leader. But that is going to change, or at least her position on track in the points is going to change as she is going to be eliminated here. She's able to land it, but due to finishing 4th and everyone landing it will be eliminated with Blocker. This is a rough finish right here, and looking at the top 10 in points right now, Comic is advancing, Stingray isn't now, we don't know about Demon, Polar isn't, we don't know about Roadster, Virtual is advancing, Pursuit isn't, Chomps is, Voltage we're not sure about, I'm pretty sure Mach is advancing, and Proto is actually 11th. She might be advancing, I don't remember, and then 12th place is Elliot, who we're not sure about yet. So, the top 10 right there, that's like, 1, 2, 3 competitors who are confirmed not advancing to the next round. And then Baseline, who's 15th, is confirmed not advancing to the next round. And with how long Race and Land is and the way the points are awarded, things are going to shuffle majorly. I cannot wait till we make it to the end of this competition to know not only who wins this competition, but how the points shape up. Stingray, your second place competitor, eliminated here. Carrera and Quattro will advance. Next up, we've got Bruiser, Rookie Ranger, Plasma, and Fishy. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Bruiser falling behind, so is Plasma as Fishy and Ranger pull to the lead. It's a drag race between them. Ranger gets the run to get the win ahead of Fishy. And then the rest of the positions are relatively easy. Whoa, Bruiser in third. Okay, did not see that coming. Maybe I would have seen it coming if I had been paying attention to that position. But I was not. I was more or less paying attention to the lead. But hey, look at Bruiser getting third place. That is impressive right there. It's Ranger with the victory. Your landing order will be Plasma, Bruiser, Fishy, and Ranger has the victory. We'll get 8 tries. We begin with Plasma. Try 1 is an easy land. Next up is Bruiser. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is too fast. Try 3 is a miss. Try 4. Final try for Bruiser. Try 5. And he doesn't give enough speed. Bruiser's eliminated. Next up, we've got Fishy. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a near land. Try 3 is a land. And finally, we have Ranger. And try 1 is going to be a land. I complimented him on getting a big run to steal third before the line. But in the end, it doesn't really matter, as Bruiser is the only competitor who is unable to land it, which is super disappointing. I wish that big run, that rally he had there at the end, could have paid off for something, but unfortunately it does not. I want to point out Fishy right here, because he is having one of the best stretches of his career, or at least one of the best stretches that I've actually recognized of his career, and this is really cool to see. I like Fishy as a competitor, so it's cool to see him actually advance right here, though he would have advanced regardless of Bruiser's landing results. Advancing is Plasma, Fishy, and the Rookie of Ranger, Bruiser, the only elimination. Next up, we've got Carvana, 2023 Race and Land winner symbol, Horseplay, and Dual Fueler. And it looks to be a relatively even start. I don't know who's ahead. A drag race as the track kind of wobbles. Carvana now falling behind. Symbol pulls to the lead and I believe will hold on. I think Symbol in first, Carvana in fourth. Indeed it is. And Dual Fueler will take second place. Well done to him. I mentioned that Symbol is the 2023 Race and Land winner. He could have won 2024 as well, but we kind of changed the rules a little bit for last season, of which we'll be keeping throughout the rest of Race and Land history, so that may or may not have messed him over a little bit, but Symbol very competitive in Race and Land. Your landing order will be Carvana, Horseplay, Dual Fueler, and Symbol has the victory. We'll get 8 tries. We begin with Carvana. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Horseplay. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3, he's too fast. Try 4. Final try for Horseplay. Try 5. And he's too fast and off the back. Horseplay's gonna be eliminated. Next up, we have Dual Fueler, who is gonna land it. And finally, we have Symbol, who's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4 is a land. Another triple advancement. Horseplay, the only one to be unable to land it, which is kind of disappointing. He would have been eliminated regardless, as everyone else lands it, but it still sucks to see him be the only one out of this one. Carvanha, Dual Fueler, and Symbol will advance. Next up, we've got Demon, X8, and rookies, the Bug and Roadster. And it looks to be a relatively even start. X8 now beginning to fall behind, as I believe the rookies, especially X8, is in the lead. A bounce from the Bug. He will, though, hold on to second place. A pretty easy rookie 1-2 finish as the veterans fall well behind the pack, or at least the front pack. Your landing order will be X8, Demon, the Bug, and Roadster. Gets the victory, will have 8 tries. We begin with X8. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. He's too fast. Try 3. Sorry, that was actually try 4. This is X8's try 5, final try, and he's too slow and will miss and be eliminated. Next up, we have Demon, who's gonna land it on his side for try 1. Next up is the Bug. Try 1 is a near miss. Try 2. Can he hold it? He can. The Bug lands it. And finally, we've got Roadster, who's gonna land it try 1. X8 is unable to land and will therefore save your third place competitor. Demon was third place, only a few points behind second, and therefore not too far behind the points leader of Comic. X8 getting eliminated here will allow him to advance, and he's probably hoping that he can find some speed between round 1 and round 2. If he wants to stay in third, he's got to be finishing a lot better than third place and hoping and praying. Polar is out, and so Roadster, who advances through this race, is currently in 5th place. So if Demon is unable to advance to round 3, and Roadster is, Demon will probably fall from that position, and Roadster will swoop in to grab it. So the points really starting to heat up as we head into the mid portion of the season. Demon, the Bug, and Roadster will advance to the next round. We've made it. It is time for the 16th and final race of the 4th quarter of round number 1. This is the last one we get to do here, and then we can finally show you the full results and then move on to round number 2. But here we go. Final race contains Hot Wheels, Moneyline, Voltage, and Rookie Elliott. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Hot Wheels maybe starts in the lead, but he begins to fall behind the pack as Voltage falls to second, or third, and Elliott will take the win. Elliott kind of pulled ahead quickly and early right there, so I chose to talk about literally anything else. Voltage falling to third right here, which is really, really disappointing. I know he's got the skills to be able to land, but I guess Moneyline does as well, as he is a NASCAR. Your landing order for the final race of round number 1 will be Hot Wheels, Voltage, Moneyline, and the Rookie of Elliott gets the victory. Will have 8 tries. We begin with Hot Wheels. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Voltage. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4, he's on his side, but he's in his lane. Next up is Moneyline. Try 1 is a land. I think. Yes. And finally, we have Elliott. And he's in try one. I've mentioned the inconsistencies of the carbonics of 30 and 10. I've mentioned the luck of the Howlin' Heats with Howler and Fangs. I think the only two consistent versions in Race and Land are the NASCARs and the Gruppos. The NASCARs, Moneyline is one of them. He will advance, and the Gruppos contain Splitter, who is advancing, and Elliott, who is also advancing. Everyone in this race will land it, so we will have a double elimination and a double advancement for the final race of round number 1. I was kind of hoping it would be a no advancement, which is very possible, though has never happened. I'm still waiting for that day. That will be probably one of the greatest days of my life. When that happens, I will lose my mind. But alas, we do not get that. And finally, I can show you this. The entire list. Every single race and land advancement. We are 2 rows, or I guess a row and a half, off of the original mat. The mat holds 28 across and 4 rows, which is just insane. And nothing's changed. I know you guys probably want me to say, oh, now with this, now we know the entire picture. Here's my actual pick on who I want to win. It's still the NASCARs. I mean, we have more contenders now. We know that Elliott is probably going to be a big contender. Symbol is probably going to be another big contender, as he has been every year. But, like, the NASCARs are probably going to win this race. I've been, like, super biased towards them this entire competition. So if they don't win, I'm going to be really, really sad. But, yeah, this is the full result. And the way that the second round of this competition breaks down, the videos will be longer than round number 1. Round number 1, we were doing 16 races per video. For round number 2, we'll be doing 19 races for video 1, and video 2 will have 20 races, though I believe the way the math works, we will have 3 cars in the final 2 races of round number 2, which the rules will work the exact same. If you finish 3rd and everyone lands it, you're out unless anything changes. Let me know who you want to win. We finally narrowed it down by at least a little bit, though we still have 100 plus competitors advancing. And if you don't want to miss any of the next rounds, the rest of this competition, the rest of this season, I've talked a lot about the points. That's only going to heat up the later we go. Subscribe to the channel, and you won't miss a thing. Hit the bell, subscribe, and you won't miss anything. I'd hate for you to miss this, because this is starting to get insane. Until next time, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.